All right, says it's connecting. So yeah, hopefully it'll work, you guys. Just wanted to jump on and say hi real quick. I know it's been a super duper duper long time. Those of you who know me, when it comes to YouTube, my channel is very small. I am not trying to be a big YouTube star or anything like that. So I didn't give a shit to grow my channel. So that's the reality of it. What I have maybe like 200 and something subscribers. Yeah, so I know that a lot of you also don't have other types of social media like Facebook. So where have I been? I've been on Facebook. When I stopped doing the YouTube and the videos a lot is because YouTube used to allow me to go live, which was awesome and great and real easy for me to do. And then they did it where you have to have like 1,000 subscribers, right? So when it got to that point, it was just like, forget it. Then I can't do live. And you guys always know that I was always working with my husband, doing team, and I'm not a damn professional photographer, and I don't have a lot of time to be editing and cutting videos and stuff like that. I did my best. I tried on a couple of videos and stuff, but it's just a lot of work. So yeah, a lot too time consuming for me. I like the easiness of just going live. So I'm trying this Streamlabs thing because I don't have enough subscribers. So a lot has changed. Recently I just found out that I've been diagnosed with cancer. But it is what it is. And you guys know I'm a very positive person. So yeah, I'm gonna get through this. Let's see. And I wasn't gonna do no videos on YouTube because of all the damn fucking drama, and I don't need drama in my life, especially at a time like this, you know what I mean? So, and any type of platform and social media can, comes with trolls and just all kinds of shit. So where is it at? Anyways, there's another one. It's called Menestel something. It's with the M. But anyways, right here, this is paperwork. Right here, you can see when it says up in the corner, this is gonna be my doctor right here. He's, can't even say his damn name either. It's freaking, so right there where it says up in the corner, well, it's backwards. It says today's visit, it goes in there. Anyways, it's proof right there that on the bottom right there, it says right there, that word, B-cell lymphoma. That is the type of cancer. So like I said, I wasn't gonna come on here and do no videos, but then knowing me, and if you guys know me, I'm very, I was like, you know what? This needs to be, how do you say? I need to share my story. I need to share my experience. I need to share what I'm gonna be going through in case it can help someone who is going through the same thing as me. And so that's why I decided to share it, because you guys know that I work all the fucking time and I just ignore the signs. So when I'm better and I'm not so damn emotional, I will make videos explaining, because I think it's very important that us truck drivers, and this is why I'm jumping on YouTube, because truck drivers, we we work really hard, and for those that are over the road, you and do team like me and Oscar did, there was a lot of signs there that I ignored because I gained a lot of fucking weight. I gained so much weight, and I thought it was like because I was fat. And so I was like, I'm hurting because I gained so much fucking weight. You walk across the parking lot and you're short out of breath, because trucking will do that to you if you don't take care of yourself, So like, there's just a lot of signs that I just completely ignored. And You know, I'm just happy though. Didn't want to come on here and cry, but I am, you guys, I'm in very good spirits. I think I'm getting more emotional now because I start chemotherapy on Tuesday coming up. And so like my emotions are starting to get to me a little bit. Praying for you, you know. Yes, I'm very strong, you guys, and not once do I doubt in my heart that I won't beat this cancer. You know, I'm gonna kick its ass, and then I'm gonna get all better, and then I'm gonna go back to driving and kicking those miles. Kicking the ass and the miles on the road again, you know what I mean? Because I miss being in the truck a lot, and it's really hard because my better half, he is having to continue to drive and continue to work because, you know, we're not rich. So hi Cheeseburger. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on here and kind of like tell you guys a little bit about what was going on. And like I said, I was never my intention to come on and go live and freaking cry like a baby. But I think it's just, I just have so much going on right now, and it's overwhelming. And I don't see it as, I don't see like, oh, I have cancer, feel sorry for me. No, I'm not that type of person. I feel more like, okay, this is what is going on in my life. I have cancer. I'm going to get through it. And if anything that I go through, and like I said, I can share and maybe bring awareness, maybe to someone who ends up having to go through the same thing as me as well. That's why I decided to do YouTube again, because I wasn't going to do it. I was like, fuck YouTube. Drama. And then I have a baby channel too, so like I said, it makes it really hard for me because I can't freaking just go live when I want to, you know. So I'm glad to see that the stream lives, whatever, that's how I'm doing it, is working, because I'm a talker and I just like to go live and just go straight to the point instead of fucking having to do all the damn the baking videos and editing and cutting them, and I don't really know how to do that. But and like I said, later on when I'm not so emotional and I do want to share my story, I want to go into detail of everything that happened and what has led up to now today, and really break it down for those of you who know me and that are in the trucking industry, and maybe just in general that are, you know, I'm like one of those type of people, like, don't go to the hospital kind of unless you're like dying, which is not good. And I know there's a lot of people that are the same way as me, you know. And so you guys hear me cough. So one of the things too is this cough. This cough, I have had it for a very long time. Had it since last year in the beginning of High Tire Killer. I had it in the beginning of February, okay? And the cough is actually due, well, first I got ammonia. I got sick, and you know, at first I was like, fuck, please don't tell me I have coronavirus, you know? And just, I don't know, I don't felt like I had it, but then yet I don't know, because it was like so early on in the stages of where everybody was finding out, like, hi cab over, yeah, everybody was finding out, you know, coronavirus was even a thing. So they was sick really bad, and me and Oscar were working and we're over the road, and we were stuck mainly out toward the East Coast and all that. We were going to New York and a lot of Maine and a lot of like up in that area, like everything over there. And I was super sick, and I wasn't able to get to like a doctor's anytime soon. So the first thing when we came home, I went to like this little urgent care, and you know, they tested me or whatever. They said I had ammonia and had bronchitis that had turned into ammonia. And they gave me antibiotics and stuff like that. And that's like, it started from there, you know. So it started like February, I got sick, and then just real quick, like from there, that's how, you know, I got sick and I started to fucking cough. Real quick, long story short, because I need to fucking clean my pick, and then I got to get my butt on the road, not on the big truck, but the little truck, and go see my grandma and stuff real quick. And I have errands that I have to do before I have to, you know, take care of before I start chemo, because then I guess you get chemo brain, and I'm already fucking scattered right now as it is, like all over the place. So anyways, I got sick, I got a cough, didn't think nothing of it. Just fast forward, like I said, I'll go into detail because I think it's important to share my story, exactly what happened and why I kind of like overlooked these symptoms and stuff, because it's important that, you know, hey, you never know. Like I said, it's just all about bringing awareness. Maybe I can help somebody someday. They can get some really good information or knowledge from my situation, and see that when you get diagnosed with something like this, it doesn't have to be so negative either, because that's the type of person I am. It's not that it's like, oh my God, I'm gonna die and my life is, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, I'm in very good spirits. So yeah, so I started coughing, got sick, whatever. Fast forward, what really brought it to my attention was I never stopped coughing. So I never stopped coughing, and I was like, fuck, why won't I stop? And it's like the worst time to have a cough, because you try to go into the truck stop, you try to go to the store, you try to, and you're like, I don't have fucking coronavirus, you know what I mean? But I have this crazy cough that never goes away. And what it ended up being was I have a mass the size of a grapefruit. It's like 10 centimeters. It's freaking huge. So it's like all in my chest, and it goes more towards my heart. So it's like the size of a grapefruit, and it cradles the way you said, it's cradling around my heart, right? And so like in my armpit, but in my armpit, I have a lot of bruising or like a rash that is starting to develop and show. And it's like, fuck, that I never had before too. But this is already after I already know I have cancer. So this wasn't like one of the signs right there of like the bruising or anything. This just started happening recently with the rash and the showing. So, but yeah, like I said, that's why you guys haven't seen me on here for a very, very long time, because I don't have enough subscribers to go just live automatically. And but this is working great though. But yeah, I'll go in more details later, like, you know, for awareness. It's only for awareness, to bring awareness, and things like you know, why not take my situation, instead of it being a negative, turn it into a positive. There's just a lot goes into it. Chemotherapy, mine is very aggressive because of the large and the type of cancer that I have. It's not done at home. It's not done in like where I go and I just go for the day and then I get to come back home. Or, you know, I will be admitted into the hospital every time. So every time I go into the hospital, I'm there for 5 days straight. And every day that I'm in there, this is what I've been told because I haven't started yet. I start Tuesday. Every day that I'm in there, they will do chemotherapy on me the whole time that I'm in the hospital, and they're gonna monitor me. And because it's such aggressive type of chemotherapy that I have to go through, I have to be in the hospital, and it's like 5 different drugs that they're gonna use, and I am gonna lose my hair and just all kinds of shit. Yeah, I'm in, well, I live in Cali, so yes. Right now I'm about to go see my grandma over there in La Mirada. So, La Mirada, California is where my grandma lives. But yeah, so it's a super aggressive chemotherapy that I have to go through. But the good news is my cancer, like I said, they did say that it's curable. There's a 85 success rate. So, of, I guess, people, you know, beating this type. And yeah, so right now they have a PICC line on me. This is what I need to do, and then I need to get off of here. But I need to flush out my PICC line. The reason why they gave me a PICC line is because they wanted to give me a port, but they will be doing, well, it's stupid. I don't know, they're so backed up on surgeries of installing a port or something. The earliest I could have gotten one was not even gotten one. It was like a orientation on May 27th, and you know, I can't be waiting to start my chemo. I need to start it now. So I have to do 6 rounds of chemotherapy, and like I said, every time I go into the hospital, and then I come out for 3 weeks, so I'm not working. And it's hard because I'm away from Oscar, and like you guys know that I was always we're in the truck together 24/7. I mean, I was never alone without him. I mean, yeah, he's back there sleeping when I was working, but we're always together, so it's a big change. So yeah, so I will be doing it in Loma Linda University. That's over in Loma Linda, California. It's more towards San Bernardino area. I was told that they have like a really good cancer. Okay, I'm gonna open this one first. Cancer doctors, and the hospital just in general is like really good for a lot of things. And so I'm in good hands. I will be well taken care of. So right now I have to just flush my PICC. I already washed my hands really good, and I'm gonna put those gloves on because I have to have the gloves on. So like I said, this has become my everyday routine right now until they later on, they're gonna do the port line, so I will be getting one of those. It's just so that way I don't have to wait so long to start chemotherapy. They gave me the PICC line temporary now. Okay, so you have to wash your hands really good, and because the PICC line is right here. See, it's like pretty thick, and it goes into my arm, and it goes all the way down, and it travels through the vein all the way by your heart. And so it's really important that you don't get dirt and like get it infected, because then it'd be worse things. Like I said, so I just wanted to come on and say hi real quick. You know, in the beginning I'm calmed down now. Like I said, I'm just, you know, someday, for the most part, I've been really good, really good. I don't cry every day, you know. I'm in really good spirits. I'm happy, but then I do have my bad days, just human, like anybody else. So I'm gonna start off with my white one. So they got these big old extensions on it because I live with Oscar, and that's it, and me, and so there's no one here with me. And I do have a really great support system and family that are going to be helping take care of me and stuff, because when I come out of the hospital, I was told that I'm gonna be like super weak and just a lot, like I need someone to take care of me. But so for right now, because of this, having to flush it every day, this would be silly to have somebody here every fucking day to help me with this. So my nurse, she put a extension line on it, right? And so it goes down so I can do it myself. So take this off. Every time I have to put a new cap, and then, but yeah, I just wanted to get on and say hi to you guys real quick. And I know it's been a super long time. A lot of you guys, like I said, I do have a group. It is called Moving Forward, and it's on Facebook, because you guys haven't seen me so long on YouTube. That's where I went. I was like, fuck YouTube. I know that sounds bad. YouTube is stupid. And I have my Living the Life with Spicy group on Facebook that I was still, you know, doing videos over there too. And then I was doing so what I did is, right now, because of everything, I made a group called Moving Forward. Is because exactly, we're gonna move forward and we're gonna get through this, and you know, it doesn't have to be all to share my experience. And that goes into detailed depth, like from day one when I found out, show when I went to all the doctor's appointments that I've already had to freaking have, all my blood work, like everything, my CT scans, everything that I've been doing up to this day, I've been logging it, like tracking it in there. Because it's so much easier when you go through something like this in life too. You don't want to have to, it's not that you don't want to explain, but you just, you know, I don't feel like I need to be talking about it every day, well, repeating the same thing over and over and over and over every day about it. And, you know, it's exhausting. So I'd rather just be able to go live on my group and just say, hey, you guys, this is what's going on. Give an update, and then be able to freaking go on without my day and don't have to stress about the shit. So it says you need to get a Cash App account. Well, I created a damn GoFundMe. It was hard for me to do too, but I didn't want to come on here and put all that stuff out there. Like I said, everything else is on my Facebook, so that's already on there, that they can, you know, I mainly wanted to come back onto, like I said, YouTube, just to let everybody know what is going on, and so I could bring awareness to the situation. There's, okay, I can taste it in my mouth. And then she said I gotta pull back. Oh, there's my blood, I see it. And then push it back in. Yeah, I have, I've had PayPal for like the longest time. And then I have Zelly. And then I have a freaking, what was it? Yeah, I can't even think straight. My GoFundMe, because my family and a lot of friends, like Cab Over, my friend, see, it says you need to get a Cash App. So I can't keep up with all the damn freaking all the freaking different payment plan things or whatever, you know. So yeah. But oh shucks. Okay, oh, I threw it down. No more hair. See, being bad. Just trying to keep that on so it doesn't get dirty. Oh yes. Let's see, I'm gonna pull it back and then put it, I need to get the air bubbles out. Okay, there you go. Yeah, there's always that one person, Cab Over, that finds a way. Be like, I got everything else except for a fucking Cash App. Now I gotta go get a Cash App? No. What else is there out there? No. Or like, I had a message on Facebook, I'd really like to help you and this and this and that. And of course, the way they want to send me money is they want to send me for the one that I don't have. And but I guess I know GoFundMe takes like a percentage or whatever, and that's why people don't like it or whatever. Okay, so this one's done, so I just gotta clamp it off. They don't like it or whatever, but I also found out that the GoFundMe allows you to pay fucking like all different types of ways. Like if you had an Apple phone and you had Apple Pay, it'd allow you to freaking pay through Apple Pay. You don't have to put your like personal information, I guess, or I don't know. There's like, Oscar was talking about it. He was like, oh, did you know that the GoFundMe allows you, yeah, to be able to pay, do all the things left allowed. It would be easier to tag you on YouTube if you want. Right? Or can't you just share the link of the GoFundMe? Right? I think you could do that. Or YouTube doesn't allow the GoFundMe things to be shared. Okay, so my new cap. I don't know. I'm not worried about that right now. I said put it up there because I had a lot of freaking requests by friends and family. And yes, we are gonna need help because everybody in the trucking industry knows when you do team and then one of your, exactly, I'm not in the truck with Oscar anymore, so that shit jumps down to solo pay. I mean, he's running the truck. You know, so that's a blessing. That is, he's still able to work. But our, what we're doing and what we're used to doing is running that truck as a team, and our account and our deliveries and how we like really make our money is together. Not really made for a solo team, but we've been blessed that they understand what's going on. So love you guys. Know that me and Oscar became own operators, and yeah, we were working and we're doing great. And now this is just a little setback. It's okay, because like I said, everything in life doesn't have to be negative, and I have faith in God that everything's gonna be okay. Take this off and scrub it. But yeah, so it's supposed to be like 30 seconds. And she's like, you can sing happy birthday. I think I got them all off. But yeah, I just wanted to come. I'm like, have to go freaking to my grandma's, and I need to get shit done. And I'm all over the place right now because I have so much to do on Monday. A fucking coronavirus test. I have to freaking get my echo done, and it's so that they can see that my heart is strong enough, and they can proceed with my chemo on Tuesday. So because my ass didn't go on Friday, I have to be at the hospital at 5 in the morning tomorrow, right at 5, to get the damn coronavirus test. And then I have to, after that, I gotta go straight all the way back over towards this area, Temecula, to get my freaking, echo done. And then at 3 o'clock, I have the doctor calling me on this is all on Monday, coming up tomorrow. Then I have him calling me, and then he's gonna go over everything with me, and then he's gonna give me a time that I have to go into the hospital on Tuesday. And like I said, it'll be at Loma Linda University. So, here it is. This one's smaller. This is it has not as much in there. The heparin. This is, I heard, to help like with blood clots, because when you have a PICC line, it tends to, you can develop freaking blood clots. So, but yeah, you guys, so I know I'm a hot mess, but like I said, I just wanted to jump on here because I have to do this every day. So it's like my routine, and this is like, I'm finally just like sitting. It's the only time I'm like kind of still right now, and I do have a lot going on in my mind, but a lot of it is not, none of it is negative. It's all positive. It's all just like, you know, I'm tired. I'm just have a lot of emotions. I'm just ready to get this shit over with and get started, and so that I can get healthy and I can get back to somewhat of my normal life. And I know it's not going to be easy, and I have a long road down that I'm going to be going, but I'm just, you know, ready for whatever is thrown my way. Well, ready as ever as I can be, you know. And so yeah, this thing is long, but I like it because, like I said, she freaking, so there's things like this, like if you ever have to get a PICC line in your life for whatever reason, you can look up on YouTube, or not YouTube, you can look up on Amazon, right? Because see, they're they have some stuff that I don't know, they give you in the hospital, right? It's like, I think it was this. This is what it was. That it's like a little sleeve, and it's meant to hold your PICC line in place, right? Well, on Amazon, you can go on Amazon and you can order. They have things that people have customized and have made, and they're like called PICC sleeves, and they hold your PICC in place and stuff like that. And also like things, so when you take a shot, because this cannot get wet at all. Like if that shit gets wet, then you're fucked. The nurse has to come over to the house and I guess change all the bandages out and all the shit. So yeah, but my nose is freaking. So yeah, so that's why I said there's just a lot that goes into it, a lot of information, and knowing, if you guys know me, why not share my experience and show my share, you know, what I'm learning, everything that I have to do. And I guess people who get PICC lines have also, because they have if you do dialysis, and I mean there's a lot of different reasons why people get PICC lines. So it's not just because of having to do chemotherapy. Right, but that is it. And later on, like I said, I'm gonna have maybe I could do the recordings and then have somebody help me. That'd be better. Just send them to Oscar and be like, here, you edit my shit. No, pay. My poor hubby. But no, like I said, I'll find a way, but I just want to jump on and touch bases with you guys since I haven't been on YouTube in so long, and let you guys know, for those of you who care, and for those of you who have Facebook and you really want to know what is going on with me and really want to follow my story and just what's like, keep bases and updates and stuff like that, I have a group called Moving Forward, and like I said, I've tracked everything in there since day one. And I'm gonna do my best to make educational videos about my situation, like I said, how to take care of your PICC by yourself, stuff like that. Just everything that I go through and in life, because you don't think about things like this. But see, this is, I've been trying to prep and get ready, and this is why I like have so much shit that I have to do. Well, chemotherapy, when you go through chemotherapy, and they're putting, I guess they're putting poisons in your body, right? So it would be easier to, oh, that's still the same. Oh, no. What did I do? Okay. There you go. See? So I don't do, okay. You don't think about things. So like, I guess everyone's different. Everybody's body's different, you know. Just because somebody had, you know, that doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to go through the same type of experience, exactly what they went through. But these are their reactions, and they're things that are caused by the chemicals and the stuff that they're putting in your body that that's like what their side effects that they do. So the hands will get really, really dry, really I heard like really dry skin, cracking, sensitive. They can peel a lot. The same with your feet. Your skin just gets really sensitive. You won't be able to well, it just depends on the person, but like your skin just hurts, you know, it hurts a lot. So you need everything, like normal shampoos, or, well, I'm not gonna fucking have no hair, so I don't need shampoo. So I got body wash and lotion. So like your normal body wash that normally you would use, that has a bunch of fragrance and smells good and stuff like that, that just alone with that fragrance being in there, and it can be harsh on our skin and our bodies afterwards once you start chemotherapy and stuff like that. And people don't, you know, they're there's just things like that. So I was like, wow, there's just so much going into it that you know, when you buy someone for your loved one, if you ever have a loved one that has to do chemotherapy or is kind of going through something similar, a lot of people don't know this, but like, for example, I can't have flowers, I can't have live plants inside my house, because as soon as I start chemotherapy and then I come back home, Plants, live plants, they use a lot of oxygen, so they don't want the live plants inside my home. They don't want me to be cuddling with my dog, my cat. They can't be sleeping in the same bed with me when I come out of the hospital and stuff like that. There's just some little things that, like I said, I haven't started it yet, but I've been blessed with a bunch of friends and family and people that have had loved ones that have started chemotherapy and had to, go through something similar, and where they have given me a lot of knowledge. They've shared tips and stories with me so that I can somewhat get prepared and be ready as I'll ever be. You know what I mean? So I already have my lotions, and I have my, body wash. And if you ever come across someone, like I said, like a loved one or somebody a lot of times things like that, they help. You don't think this brand right here is a very, very good brand to buy them, the lotion and the body wash and stuff like that, because they might not need it right at the moment, because everyone's different, but later on they might need it, because there's, like I said, our skin is going to get really, like, you get rashes. Another thing I was told, chemotherapy causes sores in your mouth. And so I have a tongue ring. I've had it since I was 18 years old. It's funny, I've had it for 18 years, because I was like, I'm trying to do the math. I was like, how long have I had my tongue ring? So I've had my tongue ring for 18 years. And one of the things is, as soon as I start chemotherapy, my tongue ring has to go bye-bye. And make an Amazon wish list and put that on it. Yes, I also I've been trying to work on that too. Like I said, that's a really good idea. And like Cap Over, I get so many ideas and so many different, like, oh, you need to make this account, this can help, or like whatever, right? So the Amazon wish list is a really good idea, and I've started working on it kind of. I really haven't had time. I put like one thing on it, but I'm working on creating it, because this way people know, like, I'm not trying to be on here asking everybody, please, oh, you got to send me money and just money hungry. And no, it's not even like that. But when it comes to certain things, like you said, Amazon wish list, they can see, it's like homeless. When you see a homeless person, you tend to, sometimes you don't want to give them the money, because the money, you're like, oh, they're gonna go fucking use it for drugs and alcohol and shit like that. So you don't want to give them money, right? So that, it's like, to me, I like the Amazon wish list, because you can see what, if you want to help out, what your money is like going to, and like the lotions. There's things too, like I decided to go down this route. I think they're right here. No. Oh, so they're ginger chews, right? And well, when I start chemotherapy too, I can't have no salt, I can't have no sugar, and I can't have red meat and stuff like that. And then anyways, the ginger chew, this is like from Trader Joe's, this one, so it's all natural, like, and I'm gonna have to do clean eating, no processed foods and no like all kinds of shit. So I kind of been right now, before I know this is bad, before I start chemo, I've been trying to like eat whatever I want and just enjoy everything before that happens. But yeah, there's things for nausea, because you tend to get like really, and chemo changes your taste buds dramatically. And there's things like I keep forgetting, you tend to, your nose, like, it's really, really dry and cracks and can bleed and just like really sore and stuff through the medications and like that. So like one of the grossing, like nasal spray or whatever with aloe, you just, that's good to help. I heard, like, there's a lot of things that you never ever would have like, I never would have thought, like, oh, hey, this is what I might need, or these are things to have that are good to be able to use. And so I'm trying to get my things together. Like, I have like I said, the soaps and stuff. I have like different laundry detergent, different deodorant, like different everything when it comes to, you know, trying to go in. I would rather have it now and not need to use it or whatever than not have it, you know. And so this is why, like I said, this is why I decided to jump back up on YouTube and just share my experience and stuff like that. Because another thing is I make care packages for the homeless, and later on down the line when I'm healthy and I kick cancer's ass, I'm gonna be making care packages for people who are going to be starting, that have cancer and they have to start treatment. And so of course I don't not gonna charge. I'm not gonna make a business. I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, buy my care package. There's care packages. Another good way to like find out things, like if you have a loved one who is going through, like it's a similar situation, is you can go online and you could Google, you know, care packages for cancer patients and stuff like that. And you can see some of their products and you could kind of get, and that's where too I've been getting an idea of what to get to be able to help with me. Cause and I know that peppermint candies, something about the peppermint tends to help with nausea. And also another thing that is really good that helps is root beer barrels. Something about the root beer is just calming to the stomach and stuff. And then like another thing I saw is like the ginger ale sodas, or like, you know, ginger ale, drinking ginger ale. It's just, it helps with the nauseous, like being very sick. And they're gonna give medicine in the hospital and me medicine for all of that, but I guess it can be very brutal. And so those are like things, you know, you could do on the side. Hello. She said, hi, beautiful. Thank you. So yeah, I try to I feel beautiful, but looking in the camera, I know I don't look beautiful, but thank you. And I got my shirt on. This is Beautiful Writer. What are you talking about? I am explaining how I have cancer and I will be starting chemotherapy on Tuesday. And I went in kind of to details of why I wanted to jump back on YouTube, just to share my experience and my knowledge and anything that I'm going through that might be able to help somebody later on down the line. And I was talking about things that you can buy and purchase for cancer patients that you don't think about, like, you know, like a water bottle, because I have to fucking drink a shitload of water and I struggle drinking water. Struggle so much. So, but yeah, I know it's stupid. I would never, everybody knows me, that's I don't spend money like that, but we had came across a water bottle and I don't know if it was, I don't know, it's I think it was in Staples. That's what it was, like $60. Like, what the fuck? I ain't buying that shit. Crazy. But anyways, it links up to your phone. It links up to your phone and it sends you messages, or it like tells you, like, they have the water bottles too that like drink at 8 a.m., drink at 10, oh, you can do it, or whatever, like the messages to encourage you to be able to keep drinking the water and stuff like that. But yeah, and then like I said, your hands and your feet, they say get really, really cold. But like I said, everyone's different. Everyone's experience and everyone's body is different in life. You know what I mean? So to me, I'm just like, I'm trying to get all the knowledge in. I'm trying to, like anybody who sees my video right now, I haven't started chemo, so I start on Tuesday. And if there's something that I didn't mention, that I didn't say, and you know any advice or any anything that might help me, you know, I would love you to send me a message. Or tell me, or leave a comment and say, hey, did you try, or did you buy this already, or did you get this? Because like I said, I'm trying to be get everything in line and order and be prepared as much as I can be prepared before I go into this. And because then they say that you get chemo brain or get fucking, I guess, I don't know, you can't multitask, or I don't know, the drugs, I don't know. So I don't know how I'm gonna be. This is what motivates you to keep moving. Just life in general. I'm happy. I mean, I love my life. I can't sit here and complain that like I'm depressed or sad or my life is so bad, because it's not, you know, it's not. I mean, I've been very blessed. Everybody who's been following my channel, Living the Life with Spicy, they'll see. So I dress up for all the holidays. I love the freaking holidays. I'm a truck driver, and I drive with my husband over the road doing team. And, you know, even when we were out there, and we would stay out for, like, those of you know, we were always working 4 months straight and taking 2 weeks off, and, you know, coming home and taking 2 weeks off. To me, I just feel like I'm blessed. I'm very happy. I'm lucky in life. Instead of feeling sorry for myself, and, you know, I live in California. California is so expensive. And instead of saying, oh, I'm never going to be able to buy a home, or I'm never going to be able to have the things that I want, I never just thought like that. I just thought, you know, hey, I'm blessed. I'm healthy enough to work hard for the things that I have. So one of the things that I have is my beautiful home. I love my house. It's, you know, it's mine. Me and my husband, it's ours, me and Oscar's, and we work really hard to purchase it and buy it. And of course, it's not paid off. And so I have a mortgage payment. And just during this whole process, it is a little scary because, you know, I'm not working. So bills don't stop and stuff like that. But at the same time, I really can't complain. I'm still blessed. I mean, you know, we bought our truck, and Oscar, one of the good things is Oscar is still able to drive and, you know, work without me right now. And I just, I've done a lot of things in my life where, like, when I was younger, just, I went through a lot of shit when I was younger. Just put it that way, a lot. And I've been, like, I've hit rock bottom. I've been, like, when I was, like, in high school and really, really young, I was really negative at one point in my life. And I just, you know, I could say that I've been blessed that I've actually learned from my mistakes. You know, life is a learning lesson. I really do believe that. So we go through things in life, and if you're not happy and with your situation or whatever's going on or whatever it may be, at like I said, a really young age, there was one time that I even wanted to try to commit suicide. I think I was like 8 years old, and I really thought about it. And, you know, everybody knows I don't go to church every day. I'm not like preachy, like the type of person, but I do believe in God, and I do have faith in God, and I have my own relationship with God, so that's what matters. But when I was really young, I remember one point in my life saying, like, oh, why me? Why me? I was really young, and that's not the way to look at things in life. It's not why you. This is life. This is what happens. You never know what's going to happen in life. It's not that you're being attacked, you know, because I have cancer. It's not why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to suffer? Why my life was just getting, or now this is not fair, or that's all of that way of thinking is just negative, 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 negative. If you have your mindset like that and you think negative like that, of course you're not gonna fucking get nowhere in life, because you're like in such a negative, your mind is so negative that even if there's the positive in your life and the good around you, you're so negative that you block your blessings. You block the positivity of whatever is going on in the situation because you're negative. And I was, at one point in my life, I was so negative. Like I said, when I was super young, I was so negative. I had a lot of growing up to do, obviously. And I just, you know, like I said, I learned to be positive. I learned to love myself. I learned to love my life. And when you learn to love yourself and you learn to love your life, it didn't matter if I was living in a fucking, probably a cardboard box or a you know, wasn't living in my house, or if I was just living in an apartment, it wouldn't matter to me. Like, or any situation, you always just learn to make the best of it. And you know, like I said, because it doesn't have to be bad, because if you think about it, it could be a lot worse. It really can. In any situation in life, it can always be a lot worse. And what you're sitting there being negative about, or being like, oh, this fucking sucks, or this is not, you know, why me, or whatever. Well, guess what? There's someone else out here in the world that would love to trade shoes with you. They would die to be in your situation. So, you know, being a truck driver and being over the road and working all those hours, you know, it doesn't have to be I get our job, like, you know, you tend to be isolated in the truck and by yourself. And if you just have those days where like you feel sad, or you feel depressed, or this shit sucks, or whatever, no, you make the best out of it. Like, you don't have to go spend thousands of dollars, but hey, if you're over the road and you come through, like it was like me and Oscar, if we were somewhere, we're from California, so if I was in Tennessee, I'm not from Tennessee. If I had a little bit of time, I'm not gonna sit there and just stay in my truck and be depressed and be, oh, this shit sucks. I mean, the truck stop is, you know, the truck stop life, how it is. But if there was anything that was nearby, that I was walking distance, that we could have went to a park, just anything, you pull out your phone and look up on the map and see what's, and there's so many different resources and apps and just a bunch of things nowadays that you, there's no reason for you to be sitting there like, you know, you can't make the best of whatever situation is going on too, especially in the truck stops. But I just, like I said, I learned from my experience in my life, the things that I have been through, the hardships, from my mistakes, just the type of person that I used to be when I was younger, and looking back at it, and that's not the type of person that I wanted to continue to be, you know, being negative and, you know, just a lot of things. And so I've grown up, and oh my God, my mom had told me on the phone, she's like, oh, you're gonna be 38, right? And I don't know why I was like, no, I'm not, I'm 36. I'm gonna be 37. I told her, I said, no, I'm not gonna be 38, I'm gonna be 37. And then I went and looked on Instagram. I have a damn picture right there of my last birthday. I took a picture, and it fucking says that I was 37, so I am gonna be turning 38 this year. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to get older, but it's okay. But yeah, that's just, you know, I've learned from my experience in life. I've been through a lot, and I've been down and out, and like I said, once you just, you know, learn to love your life, learn to love yourself, learn to appreciate the little things in life, because it's not always about the big things, it's the little things, because all those little things, they add up. And when you get those little things taken away from you, it shouldn't be that it has to be taken away to for you to appreciate them. Just like right now, I don't know if you guys can hear, but the birds chirping, like, that's like music to my ears. Like, I hear them out there, they're cute. I like hearing them every day. I have the wind chimes, make me happy. Just, you know, just admire everything that life has to offer you, just the nature, the beauty of it, just like little things. I just enjoy the little things, you know what I mean? I think one of the things about life too is just making memories with your loved ones and your family. And if you don't have family, then friends become family. I have a lot of friends that, to me, I don't look at them as friends, they're family. They mean the world to me, and I care about them a lot, you know what I mean? And if you're a shy person and you don't really put yourself out there, sometimes you gotta put yourself out there. Don't sit in that damn fucking parking lot of the truck stop feeling, oh, you know, this is stupid. Exactly. All the drivers want to be fucking fighting on the CB radio and all this shit. There's no reason why you can't go into the truck stop and go in and turn to the other truck driver and, hey, oh yeah, whatever, or say hi, or okay, fine. They might look at you like you're fucking crazy, because I get it all the time, but don't let, you know, certain people stop you from being yourself, or being a social butterfly, you might come across people that might, not want to talk to you, or maybe they're in a bad mood or whatever. They might, who cares, but fucking keep it moving, move on, and don't give up. Say hi to somebody else, and they can have a really good conversation. And my uncle George, he's a truck driver, and he is out over the road. And the other day he was telling me how he came across this guy at the truck stop, and yeah, they went, they hit it off, they were talking, great conversation, they went inside the truck stop, they fucking had dinner together right there, you know what I mean, just like bullshitted and everything. And even the guy wanted to buy his food for him, and he's like, oh, just, there's good people out here in the world still. There's a lot of good people. Don't let the bad people ruin it because of, you know what I mean? There's there's both. There's, like, in any situation, there's good and bad. You just have to choose to see the good. Don't focus on the bad. Because if you focus on the negative and you focus on the bad, well, yeah, I could sit here right now and tell you thousands of negative things about my situation. You know what I mean? But I don't feel that way, because I learned that not only, are there there's bad, but there's a lot of positive. There's, like, let's say, okay, the situation, I have everything that I've been through in life, the hardship that I've had to gone through, and what I've experienced, I could say that I'm very blessed that I was able to look back on it. And maybe at the time, and maybe that moment in life, maybe I've acted out, or maybe I wasn't proud of my actions or how I behaved. But I can actually tell you, looking back from whatever situation in life, and being able to see, hey, like I said, this is the type of person I don't want to be. I learned from it. It was a learning lesson. And to learn to keep, to be positive and stuff like that. And the road that I'm about to go down is the unknown for me. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know. I know it's not easy. I know it's gonna be a really hard one. I do know, but there's one thing that I do know, is that I'm gonna try my best to, like I said, to always don't focus on the negative. Because for whatever reason, I've been diagnosed with this type of cancer, and I have to have chemotherapy, and everything that I'm gonna have to go through, there's a reason behind it. And I feel like the reason is not negative. It's not bad. It's exactly, that's why I jumped back up on YouTube. It's, maybe to share my experience with people, and that somebody that is going to have to go through the same thing, maybe they can, like I said, it sounds silly, maybe they can learn from me and see, because like I said, I'm very positive, and I like to think of myself as a positive person. And I know that I'm going to have my good and my bad days, and there's going to be some days that I probably am going to be so sick and throwing up, or it's going to be hard to want to be positive, because the type of chemotherapy that I have to go through, they said it's brutal. Like, it's really, really hard. Like, I have Depends. I bought a pack of Depends. Why? Because they said I'm probably most likely gonna fucking need them. Like, it's just a whole nother level that I'm gonna experience. I'm gonna have to go through and fight and get through it. But I feel like there's something behind it that I can take with and learn it. Obviously, it's gonna change me as a person, and I don't see it as the experience is gonna change me to backtrack in my life, because I've come so far to where I'm at in my life today of being positive and being happy, and like I said, just enjoying the little things. I don't think that this situation in my life is going to make me become this angry and negative person all of a sudden because of what I have to go through. But I do believe that some of the days it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? Of course it's gonna be hard. Would I have I'm going up, I'm battling cancer. So it's a fucking battle. It's going to be a storm. But what does that say? When it rains, the storm. But I know in my heart I can get through it. I know in my heart that I'm going to be okay. And I know in my heart that just the type of person I am, and being positive and choosing to always have a positive attitude. And of course, there's always going to be those days that it's hard to, maybe want to have a positive attitude. But it's important to keep a positive attitude, because in any situation, don't matter if you're at work or home or a relationship or whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter, whatever the situation is, whenever you get that attitude of, I don't care, fuck this is stupid, this is not fair, why me, just anything general negative, it's not going to make your situation work better. It's not. All you're doing is mentally you're feeding the fucking negative, and you're going to feel, I'm not going to be able to get through this, or it's just all negative. And so you're like putting yourself down, and you're not fixing the situation for it to get better. You're really just making the situation worse. You know what I mean? I get it. You have your good days and your bad days. And like I said, there's sometimes I'm a truck driver, and looking back when I was younger, I was fucking crazy. So I used to run the rail containers here in California. And I used to go inside City of Industry and UPLA over there off of 710 in Washington and stuff like that, and doing the rail containers. And in the beginning, I sucked at parking, and I struggled a lot, and the yard goats don't give a fuck about you in there, and either do the truck drivers, because everybody's in a hurry and they want to go, and when you can't, it's like at the truck stop when you're trying to park and somebody, everybody's in a hurry and they're just like fucking stupid, move it all the way. Well, in the beginning of my trucking career, I was learning. I couldn't park the truck as fast. And it'd be so stressful, and it would it would push my fucking me to the limit, to the max, and sometimes I'd have my good days, and sometimes I would have my bad days. And what I mean about getting out of character is, some days I would jump out of that truck so fucking fast and run over to whoever the hell it was fucking with me, or like feel like, and just say, back the fuck up, motherfucker, get off my fucking ass, like all crazy. That's why I have the name Spicy. And yell at them and kind of like go off on them. And my emotions were just so crazy in the beginning, and because I was so frustrated that I was struggling to park, and but I never gave up. I stuck it out and I hung in there, and it made me, through the experience, I cried, fucking looked like a crazy chick, jumping out of the truck, fucking yelling at motherfuckers. And some of the days, like I said, I look back and I'm like, oh my God, how embarrassing, or it's like when you're driving on the highway, and I've calmed down a lot, but like when you're in traffic and then somebody cuts you off real bad, there's some truck drivers that don't have road rage, and there's some, even you don't even have to be a truck driver, there's just in general driving, sometimes somebody cuts you off or does something, and right away your natural reaction is just a fucking boom, like hostile and stuff like that. And sometimes it's sad. Like, don't be one of those people, like, that's what I mean about like letting certain situations get the best of you, or you're, looking back at your behavior, maybe you can, learn from it. Like, I don't want to be that type of person. I've had people fucking follow me on the side of my truck, screaming, cussing, yelling. They were videotaping me. This is when I was doing local again. I was in the truck by myself. Fucking husband was in the big old guy, and he was in the passenger seat, putting his hand out, fucking just cussing at me, flipping me off, like everything. And usually I'm crazy, and at that moment normally I'd be like, oh fuck you too, whatever. But they were acting so fucking crazy that I was like, oh hell no, I don't want to act like that. You know what I mean? It just made me calm down. It was just real like calm, content, because normally I'm, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be going around acting. So yeah, I was like, I just looked at him and I was like, oh my God, I can't. The wife was acting crazy, the husband, I'm not gonna fucking pull over the big truck. Like, I just had got loaded, and it just happened to be that my trailer was loaded with all flat screen TVs. Okay, it was a high value load. And you are not supposed to pull over. And I mean, what the fuck? What am I gonna pull over? What the hell are they gonna come fucking attack me? Like, or you know, it's like the guys on the CB. You get so mad, or just in your emotions and your feelings, that you sometimes don't know how to control them. So to me, I feel like those are situations that, yeah, everyone's not perfect, but that's a perfect example to kind of try to explain that your emotions, you had to allow your emotions to get the best of you. Because when you finally calm down, when you finally sit there and look back of the whole situation, I don't know about you, but me, I'm like, oh shit, I get embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God. Or then I start to feel bad. Like, oh man, I cussed this fucking guy out, and oh, maybe I was a little too, like, you know what I mean? I start to feel bad. I start to think like, oh, I'm embarrassed. I shouldn't have done that. Or you look back like silly, like, oh, you know. And now they have all the damn fucking videos, and everybody's gonna pull you haven't coughed. That's good. Yeah, I haven't. You pull a damn, you know, right away, you're gonna pull a camera out on you too, and you're gonna be videotaped, and then you're gonna be fucking blast all over TikTok or social media. Look at this fucking crazy bitch right here, or whatever. But I could say that I'm old enough that in my generation, that I didn't, you know, when we were young, when I was younger, all this social media wasn't cracking and popping like it is today, where people would rather fucking pull out their phones right away than help, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I just feel like it's important. Anyone who's having a bad day, just know that, you know, it has a lot to do with your mental state, the way of your thinking, no one else, you, because you can choose to dwell on it. You could choose to, this fucking sucks, get angry or whatever. And you could also choose to make the best of it. You can choose to, you have that power. We all have that power of saying, you know what, yeah, this situation sucks, but guess what? I'm gonna make the best out of it. You know, if you're sitting there and you're waiting at a shipper and you're like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. I got here and they haven't loaded me for like 4 hours. Instead of being angry and upset about being there and this is fucking bullshit, I have to be there, make the best of it. Shit, as soon as I would get into a dock, and if I knew I was gonna be there a long time, I would pull up my phone and I would like start searching on Yelp for food places in the area. So that way, you know, I could probably get a better, somewhat type of a home, maybe like more of a home cooked meal or good food. Maybe because I'm fucking at the shipper for so long, they can deliver it through Grubhub, or it's walking distance. Like, if you don't take the time to look, and you know, it could be right out the damn gate of where you're at, or they're, you know, to get, instead of always be like having to go with no food, or always eating the same shit at the truck stop. Because once you've been to Leb's, they're all the same. Once you've been to Pilot and try, you know, it's like the same food. So that's one thing that helped me cope being over the road, is like I use that to my advantage of being positive. Now, everybody is not always in the same situation to be able to spend their money on, you know, delivering food like that. But then, hey, you don't have to do it all the time either. You could treat yourself out of the work. Like, if you're working for the whole week and hey, it's Friday, it's payday, and you have a family and a wife and kids to feed, but you know, it's also important to treat yourself during, you know, when you work. Like, I always feel like there's a balance that you have to find there. You work, but you have to also enjoy life at the same. You have to take that time. You have to, because it's so important in life to create memories. And that's the one thing that I could say, looking back at my life, I don't feel like I haven't lived my life. I've lived my life. I've done a lot of things. I've traveled. I've gotten out. I've seen things. I've just recently, before all of this, and it's not that I'm rich, and it's not that I have a lot of money. I just work really, really hard for my money, and I am very when it comes to how I want to spend my money, but like clothes, like I don't give a shit about clothes. I love Savers. It's a damn thrift store. I buy my fucking clothes from the thrift store all the time. I don't care. You know what I mean? There's certain ways of it's how you budget and how you manage your money, that you don't have to be a rich person or be, you know, you could put little to the side and whatever it is, and start saving up to whatever it is you want to do, you know? So before all of this, me and Oscar, we went to Cabo, and I was over there having a blast, enjoying my life, and I had cancer then, and I didn't even know. I was over there fucking coughing and shit. But yeah, even then I didn't know. I didn't let my situation slow me down. I felt bad, of course, but I never let it stop me from enjoying my life or living my life. Like I said, I've overlooked a lot of the symptoms. And I just kind of like just put up with it, you know? I'm like, oh, my fucking neck hurts today, whatever. But I still got to do what I need to do, so I fucking get up and still do what I have to do, you know? I didn't let that stop me. Well, one of the signs of the type, because it's so big, the mass is so big, it's pressing on my lung, it's pressing on my vein, and it's causing my neck and my shoulder to hurt really bad. And the reason why I overlooked that symptom is, too, a lot of people that know me when I was young, like, it goes back again to when I was very young. I was 13 years old. I was in high school. I had neck spasms. If anybody knows, is when you're like underneath a lot of stress, your neck can spasm. It like fucking get tense. And I went to go look to the left, and it freaking, like, I couldn't move my neck, and I started crying. And that was the first time it ever happened. I was in school, and I got escorted up to the office, had to go home. My grandma took me to the doctors, and we found out that I had neck spasms. So I would have to go to like a chiropractor person every other day, and they would do like the heat compressions and the ice and the therapy, and they would give me ibuprofen, like 800 or whatever, and I would take that, and it'd make me feel better. And then eventually he would crack my neck, get it to move again, and it'd go away. And then so many months later, I'd just live my life, and then I'd fucking have another neck spasm. But then I was like, oh, it's just my neck having a neck spasm. I must be stressed out. Like, you know, I don't feel stressed out, but I must be stressed out or whatever. And when we work so much, and when you do, like I said, our type of job, we feel stressed out a lot of the time. Stress is a fucking killer. And so I learned that a lot of times, if you feel bad, your neck, body, your back, a lot of like aches and stuff, it could be just because you're, you know, stressed. You might not feel like you're stressed, but your body has a funny way of telling you, like, oh, you know. And of course, you need to take better care of yourself. But I've always experienced the neck spasms, so that's why I didn't think anything of that symptom. I overlooked it because I just thought, like, fuck, well, I don't feel stressed out, but my neck and my shoulder hurt so bad. It's like that same pain of my spasm. So I was like, but I have my neck spasm. Maybe I don't feel like it, but why should I be having it? But I overlooked it. I just would just deal with it and then not, you know. But yeah, there's just a lot of things, like I said, and this was my just jump on here and ramble and all over the place type of video, and just kind of like update you guys here on the YouTube land, because like I said, a lot of you don't follow me on my Facebook, and my Facebook Living the Life with Spicy page is where, when you didn't see my videos anymore, me making videos on here and stuff like that, that's where I went and was over there still posting and stuff, because like I said, I could go live. I like just being able to go live and talk. But when it comes to now with this whole situation, I created a private group. I made it private because I am going to be going through such, I don't know, such like hard, like just, it's a new battle. It's a new road that I have to go down. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. I know I'm going to lose my hair. I know I'm going to have to shave it off. A lot of people, my mom's like, don't you want to cut your hair right now short? So that way it's not such a dramatic, I guess for a female, it's, you know, it's hard, like dramatic when it starts to fall out, that that I just, you know, so that way it doesn't come out like as big. Because right now if I pull my hair down is like down to here, right? So as soon as I go through chemotherapy, like the first round, within 2 weeks afterwards, the hair starts to fall out. But then it might not. I could probably go 2 rounds or maybe 3 rounds and it does, you know, and then it might fall out then. Everyone's different. Like I said, they just say that your hair during chemotherapy, it just gets really itchy and just hurt. Like it hurts being on your fucking head. That's what it is. And then it, you know, it gets really itchy and burns and stuff. And then all of a sudden it just starts falling out. So the way I'm going to handle that situation is I choose not to cut it right now. It is how it is. And as soon as the first day, whatever day it is, if I go like this and I pull a big old chunk out and it's huge and it's all dramatic and it's just whatever, that's the day that I'm gonna get the damn clippers and I'm just gonna completely fucking shave it off. I'm not gonna sit there and try to keep wet. It's all gonna come off anyway. So that's the sign that it's gonna come out and it's already, you know, and then I'm just gonna shave it, or instead of having it short. Because if you have it short, then it falls out, and it falls out not, like I said, it's not as dramatic. It falls out in like smaller pieces. But to me, I just feel like, why are you gonna, I mean, you can see your hair. My hair's already fucking thinning. That was another sign. I don't know if this was because I have cancer and I was losing my fucking hair and that's a sign, or it's because I dyed my hair so much. Because you guys know I had magenta hair. I bleached the shit out of it. And I was like really stressed out driving over the road. And we always used to go through Wyoming and the snowstorms and the blizzards and all that shit. And there's one point me and Oscar we flipped in the fucking truck, had a really, like, was in an accident. And, you know, they're just working all the time, because they're working 4 months straight in 2 weeks. And there was days that I felt, you know, stressed, and I was just dealing with other things too, not only with work, but like personal things. And that I needed to overcome and battle and you know. And yeah, I was like, oh, my hair, fucking losing my hair. Is this because I thought it was because of stress. And it could have been that it was just because or Tresemme. I use Tresemme. So because we were over the road all the time, there's Sam's Clubs everywhere, you know. So we would pull into a Sam's Club and I would just go in and buy the 2-pack for, it's cheap. It's like $7 or $8 or whatever. I don't know, the conditioner and the shampoo, the big one, it was cheap. And so I always got fucking Tresemme. And now Tresemme has this huge lawsuit against them, saying that one of their products in their shampoo makes you lose hair. So there's a lot of things, like I said, that kind of like added up, like they were symptoms or things, and like I've overlooked, and maybe they could have been, but for sure I do know what are the main ones. And like I said, this video is just my scatter all over, but I really want to make better videos and go into detail of from the beginning and explain everything, how it happened and how I overlooked my symptoms and why I overlooked them, and then how, you know, it became to here in better detail and stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna get off here because I have to go and run errands, like I said, and things that little last few minute things that I have to pick up and get, and just things like that. So, and hopefully, like I said, maybe if somebody ever comes across my videos, or you have a loved one, or maybe it can help them, or it can help anybody. That's what it is, all just educational purpose. Yeah. Why not share how I feel, what I have to go through, things that I did to get ready, and then this way, all those things that I have that I'm prepping to get ready, what actually helped me during chemo, what actually worked, which didn't work for me. But like I said, everybody's different, so it doesn't hurt to try all of them, you know what I mean? Or just have it that this way people know. So, because I was trying to look for, like I said, if you know anybody who has cancer, the same type as me, is I did see a couple people. I have TikTok, so I was on there and I seen a couple people, and they were, like I said, the negative. I know that they are not trying to be negative. I see that. I see it in the person. I see that they're not trying to be negative. But like I said, sometimes in life, you just, in certain situation, not everybody's situation is different too. So this girl, she was told by the doctor that she has 6 months to live. And that's hard, you know? So if the doctors had told me that, I don't know. I would like to think that I wouldn't be negative, and I would still have a positive attitude knowing me and the person that I am, and that I would have been like, okay, you know, that doesn't, just because the doctor fucking tells you something doesn't mean that you got to write your life off like, oh, that's it, you're gonna die. So to me, it was like more of, well, if that was the situation for me, then I would be wanting to make the best of my 6 months, the most possible way ever I could make those 6 months in life that I was told that I have to live. I would want to make the best out of those 6 months. I would want to enjoy the little things, enjoy the people around me, make memories, and not, you know, like I said, have a positive attitude, because the people around me, I wouldn't want them to remember me if I was in that situation, right? But I'm not in that situation. But if I was, that's just the way I look at it. I wouldn't want people to remember it as, oh, she was sad and depressed and so negative and not in a bad mood. I would want to be happy and laughing, and like I said, enjoy those last whatever, how long moments that I have to live. But it doesn't necessarily mean you got to write yourself off. So, and I know in her situation, like I said, everyone's different. The doctor told her that. So if you were told something like that, such dramatic of news, how could you want to stay positive? You know what I mean? It would be hard for you, certain people, to have that positive mentality, that, you know, that outlook over it, because it's something that's so fucking dramatic in life that it just hits you, and it's just like, well, you know, fuck this, or fuck it, or who cares, or I don't care anymore, or what. And so that's why I say I like to think as this journey that I'm about to go down and take head on the best way I can. I like to think that I am a strong person, and me being me and knowing me and everything that I've been through in life, and I've learned to love myself and learn to you know, overcome that hurdle, that I'm not gonna allow this to knock me down that hard and have me backtrack in life everything to the person just that I've become today. So but I do feel like this situation is gonna it's gonna teach me something. Obviously, I don't know what it's gonna teach me. I don't know how it's gonna change me. I just know that it's not gonna be easy, but I hope that it's gonna change me even better to you know, we always can improve on ourselves in life, and that's how I feel. It's gonna have a positive outcome with me. This is a journey that I have to go down, and whatever, you know, it's meant for me. Like I said, I have faith in God, so that everything's gonna be okay. And obviously I'm gonna learn something out of it. I just don't know what, because I've never experienced this. Is all a new experience for me. And I know there's gonna be days that I'm probably gonna be really tested. So be praying for you. Thank you. Yes, prayers. I really do believe in the power of prayer. So I appreciate prayers, like he said. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get off here, because like I said, how do you even get off? I don't even know how to get off. Oh, there it is. Stop. Okay. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. It is Sunday. Enjoy your day, whatever it is you may be doing. I talked for a long fucking time. Well, I better get it all out of my system, right? Because I was also told that I'm gonna be sleeping. Like, I'm gonna be so just exhausted that I'm gonna be sleeping. So I might as well just get it all out, get everything out of the way, right? So, but then again, who knows? I might be talking, those drugs or whatever might make me talk instead of an hour by 4 hours straight. No. So yeah, all right, you guys, have a blessed day. And all right, talk to you guys later. Bye.